practice?
Oh, I think things went well. I really do. I think that, we had a good teaching practice this morning. Actually went a little bit longer this morning than we had the other morning, and I thought we got a lot done in teaching techniques and fundamentals, and spent a ton of time on the kicking game, and thought we punted the ball as good as we punted it since I've been here. And so we did. I thought this morning's practice was real solid and good. This evening's practice, until I watched it on film, my first impression was I thought it was a little sloppy at first, but I thought it got cleaner as we go. But we're putting them in different situations. We did a lot of stuff in the red zone and things of that nature, and installed some different things. So when you do that, it's going to be a little bit more of a learning process. But I think the kids are doing a good job. Coach Kill probably needs to pick it up, but everybody else probably doing all right.
How much of your offense will you have in for game one?
Better have it all in. We better. You don't add, and when you get into the deal is that we'll try to put everything in the next 2 weeks, and then you chip away at what you can do and what you can't do, and with the people you have. And so through repetitions, you learn what you can do and what you can't. We're putting the bases in. We're not going to get into all the formations and all those kind of things right now for the first 2 weeks. We're just trying to get the basic, the blocking schemes, the techniques, the route structure, all that, and then we'll go from there. And then we'll get a lot of repetition and see what we do well. And with the personnel, we're the receivers right now, we're trying to see how far they can go, how much they can learn, and then if they can do well with what we're putting in, we keep going. If they can't, then we shut her down after 2 weeks, and we'll always have a wrinkle, but I believe that you better go to war through the season with what you can do and what you know and what you do well.
You mentioned the receivers. Who are some of the young guys that have impressed you so far?
Well, I'm sure I'll leave somebody out and I'll get an email. So, I think that probably Malcolm certainly stands out. He's only a sophomore, and he probably stands out as much as anybody. He's got great speed and playmaking ability. Marcus Jones has gotten better. I think Victor is much better than he was in the spring. I think he's stronger. I think Coach did a great job with him. Tufts has done a good job. True freshman. He's hung in there pretty good. I've gotten after him pretty hard. He's handled it pretty well. Made some plays. Let's see. I think G-Sean's better than he was in the spring. We still got, but it's early, but we move around and things of that nature much better, I think, than we did in the spring. What
are your thoughts on your depth at corner?
At corner, I feel pretty good. Again, you're talking about an area where, Troy is a great athlete. He's learning to play corner still, and we'll know a lot more after the next week. We took some rookies out there and played them a little bit today. We put Wells out there, see how he'd play corner. I seen Carter do some good things today, but again, you got to do them on a consistent basis, and hopefully over the next 2 or 3 weeks, we'll see who's really consistent there. But I think the whole key to our secondary is staying healthy, and Kim Royston. That guy's done a great job. Since I've been here, he's done a great job being a leader back there, and he's the key. So he's probably got to ask, But he's almost old as I am, so he's a good one to visit with.